Hi everybody. So today I'm going to unbox a Bible that I purchased on eBay. So I think I know which one this is, but I'm not 100% sure, so I'm going to wait till I open it and that will tell me whether or not it's the one I'm thinking of. Alright, so it looks like it's wrapped pretty good. Okay, this is not the one I was thinking of, so I'm glad that I didn't say, because this is a totally different Bible. Okay, so this is going to be pretty cool because this is new old stock. So this is an older Bible, but it is brand new, still in the shrink wrap. So this is a pretty rare thing to find on this particular Bible. Okay, so we have here the Open Bible, the Old Time Gospel Hour edition. And that's pretty cool. This is a hardcover, but it's kind of got some ribs on there. So we've got Holy Bible, the Open Bible, King James Version, and the Old Time Gospel Hour logo. And that's really cool. So this is still in the shrink wrap. So we have still very nice new white pages. So pretty rare find right there. Alright. I did see a little bit of a slit there. So as soon as I seen this one available, I just jumped on it. And that is really nice looking. In this light, I'm kind of thinking this is maybe a dark blue versus black. So I gotta grab something that's black to compare it to. And I've got just a little bag here, so yep, so comparing that, this is blue. I thought it was black. But that is a nice looking Bible. So we've got that silver, looks really good on there. That is kind of embossed and raised, but that looks really nice. So nice looking hardcover, but the spine on this looks really cool with the silver Holy Bible, the Open Bible, King James, and this looks really neat. I like that. And so these ribs are a little bit raised. I don't know if the camera is going to pick that up or not, but that's nice. Got nice clean page edges, so it's not all dirty like a lot of them are that you find that are used. So this, I'm glad that I purchased this one. So when you check eBay and you see one that you like, you have to get it right away, because there was a couple of them that I missed out on, and just by waiting a day. So we're going to have a paper paste down liner. This tells us it's a red letter edition. This one was printed in the United States, so this one does have a 75 copyright, and looks like it was printed in 1979. So this is going to be neat. So we've got the foreword by Jerry Falwell. Yeah, this is really cool. This is just awesome to find this new and still in the shrink wrap. So I'll just pan down this contents page. So if you have an Open Bible, you can kind of see what might be different from the regular one versus this Old Time Gospel Hour. So we've got spelling changes from the KJV to present day American English. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if I've seen that in too many of them. We've got the how to study the Bible. Information on the Cyclopedic Index. Trying to see if they have the pages that shows like the cross references and everything. And it may not have it, because in one of my other ones I think it's before the Cyclopedic Index in my other one. Alright, so we get to the end of the Cyclopedic Index, and then we just get right into the introduction to the Old Testament. So it doesn't look like it's got that other page in there, but we've got a nice Old Testament chronology here. So I'll just pan down that slowly for you. That's pretty neat. So we've got our book introduction to Genesis, and then we're going to get right into the text. So the camera is picking up a lot more ghosting than what I'm seeing with the naked eye. Let me get this a little bit closer to you here so you can see the print in this. So it's actually got a nice clear font. One thing that I like in the older ones that the newer ones don't have. Let me see if I can find a good example. All right. So right here in verse 4, where we see, and God divided the light, we can see that little capital T right there. It's going to tell us down here what they're meaning. So by the divided the light, that meant made a difference in. And so over here we've got, and God said, let there be a firmament. Down here it's going to tell us that that means expansion. So I like that they have that in here. The new one that I've got does not have that. And I think that they should have kept that in there. But wow, that's just pretty cool to find a new one that's old stock. And so one other thing that the new one doesn't have is the verse that's underlined and how it's going to refer us down to the notes in the bottom of the page. It doesn't have that in the new ones, so that's kind of unique. I wish they would have kept that as well. And then here's a shot of our red letter. Let me find a better section. There we go. So there's our red letter. So nice shade of red, looks good, easy on the eyes. This is verse by verse. We get to the end of Revelation, it's red letter all the way through to the end. So then we've got interesting and unusual facts about the Bible. First mentioned things in the Bible. So, and that's kind of coming into the gutter there. But I wanted to get you a little bit close up so you could maybe see that. So it's probably easier to see over there. We've got teachings and illustrations of Christ, the prayers of the Bible, the prophecies. Then we've got the articles as far as like the English Bible and its development. That's got really good information in it. And then the archaeological discoveries. It's got all of that in there. Then we've got the guide to the Christian workers. There was a history of the apostles in there. We've got a nice concordance. 3-column format. The print is nice and bold. And it looked like we had a few pages for notes in here as well. Alright, so we've got several pages in here for notes. They're lined, so that's nice. Keep them nice and straight. So quite a few pages there. So there's still several more, so that's pretty decent. Then we've got our full color maps. And they're like the old school maps because this is an old Bible. But it's just neat that it hasn't been used. So that's really cool. This was just a great find. One thing that I'm not seeing is any signs of stitching. And so I'm thinking that this one is probably just glued, but I'll have to maybe check it just a little bit more. But I'm thinking it's probably glued. I'm not 100% sure. Sometimes you have to dig in them a little bit to find the stitching, but what a cool old Bible. So the Open Bible, Old Time Gospel Hour Edition, King James, new old stock with the blue with the silver. I mean, that looks really sharp. That spine on there, that looks really good. And I wish that the camera was picking that up because that is raised on those ribs on there. They've even got like little lines here for them, so that's just really cool. And that looks really neat. I like that. But that's going to be a great Bible to read and study from. So that was an awesome find. So definitely check out eBay and look for Bibles on there because I've had excellent luck with buying Bibles on eBay. All right. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.